Всем доброго времени суток. Меня зовут Абай, и вы на канале Panda Study. Всем привет, и сегодня со мной очень замечательный человек, которого зовут Зи Манаса из Зимбабве. Hey Z, how are you doing?
I'm good, Abai. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. So, Z, I want to ask you some couple questions if you won't mind.
No problem.
So the first question is, how did you get to China?
Oh, okay. No, it was very simple. Coming from Zimbabwe, I always wanted to study abroad, and I did some applications to the current institution that I'm at, which is called Southwest University of Science and Technology. And after that, I got admission, and I came here to SWAST in 2017.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. So you're already 2 years here.
Yes, I've been living here for the past 2 years.
So were you planning to stay here for a long time?
Not really. I just wanted to be here for 2 years and do my master's degree in computer science. But after I stayed in China, I realized that there are so many opportunities and so many things that I would like to do. So I decided to stay for a bit longer. So I'm actually going to stay for the next 3 years.
Oh, fine. So you got experience here, and I think that this is very good for your future life. So I think that your future is going to be connected with China too as well. Isn't it?
Definitely. Because once you come to China, you have to learn Chinese language. And because of that Chinese language, it makes it easier for you to be able to communicate with the people. So not only is China a good place to be, but it has a lot of opportunities that as foreigners, like foreign students, you can get to learn and do the same things in your own country. So definitely I will be doing a lot of things with Chinese.
So what do you think about Chinese language?
It's very difficult, but it's interesting. Once you get to know the Chinese characters and understand what each and every character means, it becomes very interesting.
So do you study Chinese language now?
Sometimes, not all the time. Yeah, so that I can be able to communicate with some of the local people. When you go to the shops or when you want to buy things on Taobao, you need to be able to read at least a little bit of Chinese.
So you have Chinese friends?
Yes, definitely. I have a lot of Chinese friends.
So which language do you use when you speak to them?
We interchange. Sometimes I can speak with them in Chinese, or sometimes I can speak with them in English.
So you don't have misunderstandings at all?
Sometimes there's always some misunderstandings, but we then have to use alternative sources. Like we can use phones, we can also translate using our computers. But relatively, it's a good place. The misunderstandings are always managed.
So you're planning to have a very perfect Chinese?
Definitely. That's my target. Because the 2 years is a bit short for you to actually master the Chinese language. But once you've mastered the Chinese language, it will be very, very easy. So I really want to do that.
So before you came to China, what kind of histories or what did you know about China? Do you think that Chinese is really looks like it's stereotypes or what?
That's a very good question, Before I came to China, I actually thought China was very poor. And I thought there were a lot of people. And I also thought that all the Chinese products were fake.
Wow.
Yeah, but I also didn't know how Chinese people handled other foreigners. And developed like Beijing, Shanghai, even in Chengdu, which is near the town that we are right now. And I also discovered that in terms of dealing with foreigners, most of the Chinese people are still adjusting, but it's okay.
Okay, Z, so could you tell me about friends? What kind of friends you have here? Do all of them they are from Zimbabwe or maybe from another countries?
That's a very brilliant question. I have mixed friends, but mainly my friends are from Russia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and there are also fellow people from Africa, that is like Ghana and Ethiopia, but mainly I'm usually with the guys from Kazakhstan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. So what do you think about people from Kazakhstan?
Like before, I didn't know anyone from Kazakhstan. But having been friends with a lot of people, I actually like the Kazakhstan culture and also the way we can interact. I think that's why I'm always around them, and I have so many friends from there. I also think that we have a lot of things in common with Kazakh. Like we like to eat a lot of meat, and sometimes we like to drink a lot. Yeah. So I think that's
Okay, in this place we're gonna like.
Okay, not drinking, just eating.
Just it's okay. So and about food, do you like Chinese food?
Oh my God. Some, not all of it. Yeah, some. For example, there's like chow fan, you know.
Okay.
The chow fan for me is okay. It's a mix of everything. But when
It's fried rice.
fried rice, yeah. And then we have things like your hot pot.
Hot pot.
Yeah, your hot pot. I'm not a fan of hot pot, but I'll tell you that now I think I'm getting used to a lot of Chinese food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you travel in China?
Yeah, I've been to a number of places in China. When I came to China, my first stop was Guangzhou. I managed to stay there for about 1 month. Then I came to Mianyang, and Mianyang has been like the base where, like, it's my home for me here in China. I've managed to go to places like Shanghai. I've managed to go to places like Shenzhen. I've managed to go to places like Tibet. And I find it interesting to see how the Chinese culture, you know, a lot of things are still very good. Like they've got a lot of traditional things that they uphold, and that is what interests me about being around in China.
Oh, good history. So good story, I think, for you, and thanks for everyone. So that was Azim Anaso with you from Zimbabwe, and bye. Всем спасибо, всем до новых встреч. Подписываемся, смотрим, познаем вместе с нами Китай. Всем пока.